I just want to say welcome to the very first public speaking event for the Red 225 course, and hopefully it won't be the last one. I want to start off by a quote I read online by someone, I don't know who actually said this, but he said, "Public speaking can be one of the most scary things a person can do." Personally, I would have to tell that person, you have not taken a class with Dr. Fico, because if you did, you wouldn't be. But let's take it into serious consideration. First of all, it is very scary to stand in a room full of people that you don't know, or even a room full of people that you do know. So I hope that today, guys, you have fun. Realize that everything we learned over the semester is going to be applied, and we're going to have a lot of fun. I don't know what else to say other than it was a great semester, and if anyone has anything else to add, please do the online evaluations for Dr. Fico because he really needs them. Don't abstain because that's not how the department is going to see it. Okay? Just a few instructions before we get started. When I'm done, we all just stand single line to register for the event. There's pens, paper, pencils, and note cards. If you need them, please take them as you're registering. And lastly, there will be the host standing in the back of the room when you're giving your speech with a paper when there are 30 seconds left. So he's going to warn you that there are 30 seconds. After exactly 3 minutes, you're going to be interrupted and cut off. So please be sure and say everything within 3 minutes, because if you don't have all the time needed. So let's get the party started. Woo!
Guys, you're going to start forming single file, starting with guy over here named Yusuf with a laptop.
Shuru here. Okay, Shuru won the Nobel Prize. He's going to give a speech. When there's 30 seconds left, I'm going to give you a second.
So I've always thought about writing a book ever since I was 11. I never thought the book could actually be about me, or that I could write it at such a young age. And of course I never thought that book would get so much credit. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the book. I started writing Thoughts of an Egyptian Female almost 3 years ago when I almost turned 17. I always have this idea in my mind that I don't have to be the most important person in the world to have my ideas and thoughts going across to other people in different countries. So I just started writing whatever I thought I should write about. It included politics, harassment, psychology, my parents, my friends, boy problems, everything I just faced, I just started to write down. The book is more like a diary, but with certain headings, at the beginning of every chapter. So gave me a guideline, what should I write about. And so I've always thought that people shouldn't listen to only older people who have had experiences in life, because we're teenagers, we're Egyptians, we're going through a really rough time, but we're dealing with a lot of things, just like every other teenager in every other country. So I thought about, what about teenagers who haven't participated in the revolution but still have thoughts about, and those thoughts were unheard? And what about people who go through harassment every single day? And what about people who go into relationships and those relationships leave them abused and heartbroken to ever go through any other thing again, even scared of being married. So I just thought that all these people had a right to be heard. I talked about my experiences and other people, my friends' experiences. So I'm standing here today and I'm just telling every Egyptian girl who has ever thought terrorized by the Egyptian man, especially in our time right now with everything going on in the country, that I'm just hoping that I can prove it, that I could prove like otherwise, and that you shouldn't feel afraid, and that we're just like as equal and we could have the same opportunities, whether it could be in writing, acting, other things. So finally, I just like to thank my publisher and whoever recognized this book to be great. And I of course like to thank my mother, my friends, and everyone who supported this book, and I really hope that you all could buy it and be influenced by it. Thank you.
Thank you for your speech. Now it's Rana Shafi's turn, and she was nominated for a Purple Star in the military.
Ladies and gentlemen, honorable generals, honorable commanders and soldiers, I'm honored today to be standing here and be nominated the most honorable award, the Purple Star. As an American citizen and military soldier, it's our duty to protect our nation from its enemies, and I'm honored to be a part of this military. We have to protect it from its external and internal threats and any enemy who wants to destroy our country. I'm proud to having lost my left arm in Iraq, as it was a necessary war. As the US military is not only responsible for protecting its nation, but it's also responsible for protecting the underrepresented people in the third world as part of the international community. I would like to thank each and everyone who had contributed and was reason for me being nominated here today to this award. And I would like to urge everyone to be as part of the international community and within his community to contribute to his nation to be prosper and modernized and developed in any way. It's not just about the military. You can contribute to your nation in several fields. Thank you for this honor.
Nihal Kamel, the president of Telegraph, after Jutata declared war.
My dear people, we have been living a hard time for the past 2 months, but I'm here to tell you that we have never bent for anyone and we will never be. As long as the sun rises, we will stand firm to anyone ever thinks to stand on our way. I'm here to declare that we are a peace-loving country, but not weak. We have always hoped to live in peace, but with the declaration of war from Jutata, the war becomes inevitable. I'm standing here as your representatives, not declaring war as much as declaring fighting back for security, dignity, and welfare of our beloved country. We are so strong to fight back. We have an army that's willing to sacrifice their pure soul for our beloved nation. We have weapons. I want all of you to unite, put our strength together, and do our best to save our country. And I promise you, I will stand for each and every one of you till the last drop of blood. Thank you.
Whoever said the pen is mightier than the sword obviously never encountered automatic weapons. And that's what we're here for. Us, as the Navy SEALs, we're here to protect our country, the United States of America. We are the best thing that has ever happened to this universe, and we all know it. And you men are all here to know it. And we have to act upon that. It is our duty to counter terrorism, fight foreign internal threats, and we have to do so sometimes using some maybe questionable, unconventional ways, but it is all within one reason: to protect our country and our nation. Let us all salute the flag and forever be determined or commit ourselves to the protection of this very country. Thank you.
Dear gentlemen and speakers, the next speech is by Salma Khalifa on her 21st birthday party.
Happy birthday to you. Saan tayo?
Hi everyone. Who's ready to party? Woo! I'm honored to be standing here in front of all you awesome people, and we're finally gonna party! So for my very first and hopefully long-lasting 21st birthday, we're here in Vegas to have an awesome time! Are you ready? Okay, so I only have 4 rules, guys, and these are very important. The very first rule is no one is allowed to be sober. We have a limo for a reason. Okay, so I want all of you to be shit-faced, okay? Shit-faced is what I need. 2, no one is allowed to leave before the sun rises, okay? We're in Vegas, the city of lights, so we don't need the sun for anything. Woo! Okay, guys, I know you from the last birthday, there were a few incidents with a few prostitutes, so I'm hoping that no one is going to bring anyone to this party because we want it to be fun and safe. Last time you guys got robbed, and honestly, I'm not willing to pay for anyone today. It's my freaking birthday, and all of you are supposed to pay my shots, okay? And last rule, and it is the most important rule, guys, okay? The very important rule. Whenever anyone says 21 or 21st, we all have to do a shot! Woo! Thank you!
And now the winner of the Golden Globe Award for Best Screenplay, Noaman Abdurrahman.
Fanan.
It's such a great honor to win this great award, Best Screenplay for the year, for the movie The Help. The Help, which shows how black people have suffered a lot in the past, for the white people in the States and in a lot of countries around the world. I have to say that when I read a lot of books that talk about how black people have been treated in the past, I only said one sentence to myself: we so much racism in the past. Thank God that we passed this phase and we're now living in one big country, Hispanic people, black people, white people, all together. This was the main reason that caused me to write this script of this movie. I want to thank everyone who helped me on the team, the crew and everyone, especially my main editor who took the whole script to a whole new level. The people who worked on the financial stuff and everything. Of course, my wife. I had to spend 7 months away from home to work on this movie. So I would like to thank everyone very much for your patience and thank everyone who watched this movie. Thank you.
Now coming up, someone who released a new brand. Please welcome with me Jessica Saleh.
name is Jessica Saleh. I'm a chemist and I'm a beauty professional. I'm here to introduce to you the new makeup brand that I have launched, Bio Beauty. I'm also honored to present to you my hard-working team sitting here in the front row. We have all been working together to promote this brand, and it is being launched today. Scientists' main purpose is to help mankind to live better lives, but also marketers and beauty marketers are here to help women be satisfied. We have managed to create a bond and midpoint between those two things, and we are here to present to you our new product. First of all, I know you will all be asking yourselves, why Bio Beauty? We have Dior, we have MAC, we have Chanel, but Bio Beauty is different. We are here to tell you, goodbye MAC, goodbye Dior, goodbye Chanel. Hello, Bio Beauty. We have met with a few consumers and for health companies, and we have decided to release this new brand because we know how aging affects women. They put makeup to hide their age, but then after some time, the long-term effects are that they do age more than they wanted. So our first product that we are launching is a whale liver oil cream. You will all find it under your seats. It's with a magazine that has all our products. You can choose any products that you like. There's the website, and you can order things online. Any questions you have, you can ask me after after my presentation. And I'm also here to thank Bio Beauty team for their hard work, and I'm here to thank you for giving us the chance to say goodbye to all those other products and hello to Bio Beauty. Always remember, health before beauty.
The 87-year-old Rana Mukhtar at her friend passed away.
This is really a tough moment in my life. I would like to say a few words about my friend. Actually, the first time I met her, it was in the 1940s. I was in my early 20s. I enjoy every moment in our lives. At the college, she was my classmate. At my wedding, she was my bridesmaid. At my life, she was my soulmate. Realizing that she was going to leave was a big challenge for me, but I think it's the same for you all. Finally, I would like to say a quote that she always said: live every moment in your life as if it's your last. Thank you.
She has applied the Indian World Record, ladies and gentlemen. Tell us what you have achieved, Mani Nagar. Mani?
ايه ده في واحد خد نفس التوبيك بتاعك؟ ما نفس التوبيك.
And you are giving a speech in high school graduation.
اه
Dear class of 2014, we are here today to commemorate the end of our high school career and to embark on a new journey, one that will test us and challenge us, but also one that undeniably will define us. It is one that will inevitably force us to grow in the most important of ways. And instead of continuing the speech with banal platitudes, instead I would like to offer you two experiences in high school that have forced me to grow. The first is I was walking across the principal's office the other day, and he asked me to come into his office and to close the door, and so I did. And he told me that I really want to leave you with this advice, so just follow through with everything that I'm about to say, and I said okay. He took out a 200-pound note from his wallet, and he told me to crumple it up into a ball, and I did. And he asked me, what is this? And I said, it's a 200-pound note. And he said, okay, put it on the ground and stomp on it. And I did. And then he told me to open it up, and he asked me, what is this? And I said, it is still a 200-pound note. And then he dropped it into his coffee, and I was very surprised, and I did not know what was going on. Yet he took it out, dried it off, and asked me, Maheen, what is this? And I said, sir, it is still a 200-pound note. And he said, exactly. Imagine that this will be you in the next 4 years of your college life. You will be hurt, you will be stomped on, and you will feel like diving into a pool. But at the end of the day, you will still be the same person who went in, and you will still be worth the exact same thing. So I encourage everybody here today to remember that who you are and what you stand for will not change in the next 4 years if you are true to yourself. And the last piece of advice that I want to leave you with is that if you really want to serve your age, to betray it. To think for yourself, to think about your surroundings, and to know that education is not so much about gaining knowledge as it is about gaining awareness. Thank you.
The best player of the match, Mariam Tag.
ايوه مريم.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow teammates and competitors, coaches and referees. First, I'd like to thank you for giving me this honor. I'd like to thank you for coming and watching this match today. My passion for basketball is endless. The basketball court for me during a match is the most peaceful place. On the court, I worry about nothing. It's where I always want to be. On this journey, however, I was never alone on this journey. First of all, I'd like to thank my personal coach for never giving up on me, for having faith in me all along. I'd also like to thank my family and friends for the tremendous support and understanding. Mom and Dad, I'm sorry for missing out on dinner. My friends, I'm sorry for missing out on your birthdays. Thank you for bearing with me. And finally, to my fellow players and competitors, I'm no better than you. Always remember that anything is possible if you continue to play with that hunger and train with that hunger. Never lose hope and never miss an opportunity to shine. Thank you.
She has witnessed a weird experience. She was abducted by aliens. Please come up and tell us about your experience, Nina Mata. I'm sure most of you would be terrified if you woke up in the morning and found weird creatures using your TV, kitchen, bathroom, laptops. And you'd be even more terrified if you were kidnapped and taken away from your home, your country, and even away from your planet. At the beginning, I was extremely lost and didn't know where I'm going. And then after flying over 1,000 kilometers above the sky, I I realized how I'm going to live in a dreamy, nice trip. I arrived at a place where all kinds of arts were performed. Music was the only language accepted on this planet. Learning how to act, to sing, and to dance were the main tasks of the daily routine. I saw children, youth, parents, and grandparents dedicating their whole life just for arts. Those talented creatures are full of life and passion. When I asked a friend there, what is the name of this planet? They told me it's called Live to the Fullest. At the end, when I came back, I'm not the same person as before. I'm more alive, energized, inspired by the talents I saw there, and decided to live this life full of, to truly live to the fullest. That's it.
And the Grammy for Best Performance by a Female Artist goes to Mona Alam. Sorry.
Oh, I can't believe it. Thank you. Thank you for honoring me with giving me this precious award. I can't believe that once upon a time I was a little girl used to stand in front of the mirror and perform it, dreaming that someday someone will discover me, will discover my talent, my passion, and my dream. And now, I'm standing here winning this prize. I'm proud that I did it, but I have to admit that without you, without all of your support, all my family, my friends, and my beloved team, I wouldn't have been here today. Thank you.
And now, Aya Saber, the dictator of Jutafa. You are declaring war on Pilgira. Something like that.
Citizens and leaders of the world, I'm here today to bring to light a grave and blatant disrespect of all international laws. I'm here today attempting to stop injustice and cruelty. I'm here today to ask for your support. We, the people of Jutafa, have been suffering from our neighboring countries, Bulgaria, and their actions for too long. Their possessions of nuclear reactors pose us a threat to our national safety. We have requested them to cease all nuclear activities and live in peace. However, they continue to disrespect our requests and disrespect all international laws. I'm concerned about the safety of my citizens. I will not be able to live with myself if a child, or a woman, or a man is killed by accident because of their disrespect and their nuclear attempts. I'm here to declare war. We will not suffer in silence anymore. We will fight for our rights. I will fight for my people. I will fight for them to sleep in peace. This is our last resort. You can imagine what the bitter blow is for me to resort to violence. There's nothing else we could do. I'm asking for your support. The people of Bulgaria must be stopped. Today we fight for a better tomorrow. Thank you.
Sarah Kordi, the owner of this new business.
Okay, I'm very pleased to stand here today because, you know, it wasn't easy. No, it wasn't easy. There were a lot of hundreds of sleepless nights and hundreds of hours of hard work for which I'd like to thank everyone, each and every one of my management team who made this happen actually. Thanks to them, this vision actually turned into reality. I'm really, really honored that you guys are part of my life, you know, part of my support system. And I would like to thank my parents and my close friends for that. Of course, I'm standing here today filled with hopes and wishes that this business will actually be giving service not only to our individual customers, but to the whole society, to the country, for years to come, not just now. So you guys have fun, be good, and socialize. Thank you.
Unfortunately, a president whose nation is asking her to step down. هدى حماد.
ايوه هدى. ريس.
Ladies and gentlemen of this nation, it saddens me that the day has come that my nation has asked me to step down. Unfortunately, as human beings, it's in our nature to forget the sweet taste of the fruit and remember the sour aftertaste. We in this nation have experienced a lot of economic and social and political reforms, yet unfortunately we have experienced some sad days of wars and heartaches. Together, we said that we'll struggle to fight for this nation. The day I ran for a presidency, in my intentions, I did not want to be your president. I wanted to be the public servant. Yes, I wanted to be your servant. I promised when I ran for this nation that I'll give it my all. Yet upon your request, my journey had to end before I reached my destination. Ladies and gentlemen, today it brings my heart great heartache to give complete power of this nation to the head of the general of the army, who will now take care of this country. I'm sorry I have disappointed you. Thank you for bearing with me throughout the past 8 years. And I apologize for all my mistakes. Thank you.
Any Abditi and your sons or daughters engage with reception.
ده انت لو بصي كنت تاخدي في الكلمتين دول في الثوره كان فكرت فيها انجازات. ازاي تتخرج؟
Family and friends, I am honored today to be the mother of my aunt, my lovely, beautiful daughter. I have so much mixed feelings right now. I'm extremely happy for her, but I'm so sad to see her like leaving me, and I've always imagined her like every other mom. The day would come and I would see her in her white dress, but I never knew that it would be, that fast. The day would come so fast, and just years pass by so quickly. And I wish you two all the happiness and success in your life. And I know you're going to be such an amazing wife, because it's genetic, I guess. And you're the first one of my daughters to get married, and I'm not sure that I'm gonna let my other daughters get married now, because it's such, it's so sad, but I'm extremely happy for you. Yeah, so many mixed feelings. And, thank you all for coming, and you look amazing and stunning, and thank you.
President, she has discovered a scandal about one of the professors. Please come like that.
Dear students, first of all, I'd like to thank you all for coming. When I was elected as your president, I promised you that we would take all the decisions together because we are one student body and one entity. And I also promised that I would inform you of everything that is happening in this university. And I'm sorry to be here today to tell you about one of the scandals found about one of the professors. I'm sure many of you know about Dr. John Albert in the philosophy department. Now, he was friends, he had developed a friendship with four guys in his 200 class. And they used to go out and have shisha and coffee shops, and they used to spend time together. And what happened is that just 2 days ago, before the finals, he sent them the questions with their answers. And what happened is that one of the students, he repented suddenly, and then he came to me and he showed me the emails. And so I have the evidence. I'm going to them with Dr. Lisa Anderson. And I'm hoping that you all would stand with me on this, that we do not tolerate cheating, and I'm sure that cheating will no longer be tolerated, not only in this premise, but in this country. Thank you.
We have all heard of Minister Kamal Suwai's scandal. Now it's his time to defend himself.
طول مايك شوية.
First, I really want to thank you all for being here. I've been serving this country for the last 48 months. Second, I would like to thank my beloved wife for having to bear all of this with me. I've been accused by Ms. Kate Jones and Newton and the Minister of Finance of having an inappropriate relationship with her. Darling, you're a beautiful young lady, but unfortunately, I'm a married man, and I love my wife. And I would not be able to It's all rumors spread by the leftist party who Ms. Kate belonged to, so they can get me out of office. I'm staying in this office until my time ends. I'll have to leave you now to get back to my office, to get back to my sitting office. Thank you.
Before the break.
Okay guys, just promptly we're going to take a break for 10 minutes, but just wanted to inform you that we're going to have attendance by roll call when we come back, because again, out of respect, you should all be here to listen to the rest of your colleagues delivering the speeches. So we're going to go outside for 10 minutes, linger about, go to the coffee shop, go to a restaurant, buy some food, and come back in 10 minutes. And we will have take attendance by roll call when we're back. All right, guys.